Hello everybody, today I've got for you a special case inside this box. The case is the limited edition RAZER case from NZXT, the model being the H440. They do a smaller version of this. It's still limited edition from RAZER, the S340. Today I'm going to be unboxing this bad boy, showing you the features of it, and then doing a comparison later on in the video of this and the smaller NZXT RAZER case. So without further ado, let's get on to the unboxing. So guys, this is what the case looks like when it's taken out of the box. It's a really nice looking case, and it comes with an instruction manual which you would usually find with cases anyways. So I'm just going to put that to the side and we will get rolling with this. So giving you a few details on the case. On the front here we have the power button, a reset button, the headphone microphone, 2 USB 3.0 sockets and 2 USB 2.0 sockets. The USB 3.0 sockets are actually green, which is cool because you usually find them to be blue on cases, but they've made it green obviously to match the RAZER color scheme, which is fantastic. Also on the front, as you can see, there is a RAZER logo as well, which is really cool. So moving on to the side, obviously you can see it's got a nice little side panel. Basically the side panel only shows the components that need to be shown in the machine, which is really nice because obviously if you've got an optical drive or some hard drives down here, you don't want to be seeing them, you just want to be seeing the awesome parts that are inside your machine. I think it's really nice, it looks really clean, and I'm really liking the look of it, it's really nice. Moving on to the back of the case, we have the standard 120mm fan here, then we have the motherboard adapter which you would usually find on PCs, and then we have seven PCI slots. Obviously if you're thinking about having say multiple graphics cards, that's when that comes in handy. And then we have the bay for the power supply at the bottom of the case. Something just to mention, you can actually pull this off on the front of the case, so it basically just comes off like so, and that then shows the wire for the LED on the front of the case, so the RAZER logo will light up, which is really cool. Then also you've got your triple rad here and a filter for the dust, so you can just take that off, clean it when you need to. You can also take the top off as well. This basically reveals the triple rad you can have on the top as well. These can go up to 360mm, which is great, and then obviously it shows where your USBs and stuff would be, and that just fits back on top like the first front one did, and you just clip it back down once it's on top, and it works really well. So guys, now that I've shown you the outside of the case, I'm going to show you the inside of the case. Moving on to the inside of the case, one thing I do have to mention at first is the RAZER logo, which is here, and it looks very good because I take it since the front one will light up, this one's going to light up as well. Also, with this part of the case, this is the housing for the power supply, so you don't actually see the power supply, which is fantastic. This is the same on all H440 cases, which is fantastic because obviously I know that if you've got a lot of wires coming out of the power supply, it can look quite messy inside of your case, and it's really good. Also, these little racks on top of the housing for the power supply allow you to have your SSDs here, which is really nice. There's some holes at the back, which obviously will make it easier for you to thread the wire through for your SSD. We have the 120mm fan inside of the case here, and obviously all the PCI slots in there. There's a lot of room here for the motherboard. This side here is where the hard drives will go, which is great. There's a lot of room for multiple hard drives, and it just makes all the convenience great. This case is good because if you did want to have multiple graphics cards, you definitely could put multiple graphics cards in there. It's a very spacious case, and it's great because obviously with the triple rad as well, it works well with water cooling, and it just looks fantastic. There's some grommets in the back here, and also some other grommets in the back, obviously for cable management. With all the holes in the case, it seems like NZXT have gone for the cable management here, and it looks fantastic. So now that I have finished the inside of the case, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in the dark to show you what the LEDs look like. So here I've got for you the H440's little brother. So this is the S340, this is the other limited edition case from RAZER. It's the smaller version. The only real difference between the two is obviously the size. So with the H440, you have a lot more room for more graphics cards, but with this, really, if you was to want to SLI your graphics cards, it would be a pain just for the fact that with the SSDs sitting where they would sit in here, it's going to be really close to your SSDs. Also, the other difference is with the size of the case. As I said, with this case, you can have your triple rad in there, which is the radiator, and on this you can only have your radiator in the back. So the main real difference is the fact that with the H440, the airflow is going to be a lot better just due to the fact that you do have the chance to have extra fans in there, obviously with the triple rad on the top or on the front, and with this you've only got your fan on the top and then room for a radiator on the back. I mean, they're both really nice cases though, but I'd recommend the H440 if you were going for one that does have a lot more airflow, and if you were wanting to have multiple graphics cards. It's a really nice case, this one. I mean, they're both really nice looking cases. NZXT do a fantastic job of making their cases look really clean for everyone who wants to use them. Obviously, as I said before, with the H440, they all have the power supply housing. With this one as well, this S340 has the power supply housing as well, and they both look really nice. That's really the main comparison between the two cases. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and maybe seeing this case now has made you think that you might want one. Especially if you're a RAZER fan, then that's a big bonus, because obviously with it being a limited edition RAZER one, you obviously should feel special that you're getting that limited edition case. If you did enjoy this video, I'd like to ask you to like and comment on the video as well. If you're new here, please subscribe. All our social media links are in the description, so if you could go and follow us on them, that'd be great. My name's Matt. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.